Hello again, this is Trice Majestus, and time to get back testing the beta. Hello A4, glad to see you. Alright, I'll be in shortly, I'm just starting up. Hey Lynn. Alright, you're in the carrier. Let's see what's going on in the carrier. About 200, a little under 250 more to go. On the, aha! Why would I mind? Evening, Captain. Alright, so... I need limpets.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay. Hello! Apparently I can't invite A4 until I get up close to him. That's really a bummer. Should be able to just invite him. But it is what it is. Alright.
I think it's all messed up.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, I've been mining. I've mined the last 3-4 hours, and I got 120 tons and deposited.
Yeah, I saw that the amount went up. That's great. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. I did find out that when we get done, I'm going to run over here to this other system, and I figured out why you got so many limpet controllers now.
Yep. Captain, you can buy limpets at mine.
I guess we're ready to start.
Yep, might as well. The more we can get in there, the faster, the better. There's already 2 carriers out at the Alpha Mons black hole.
Yeah, I seen it was there at Sagittarius A.
Yep.
Yeah.
Retract landing gear. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
No, go right ahead. Just go by.
3, 2.
I'm not even taxing them. I should, but I'm not taxing them because it's in the beta.
I did have a pirate that was hanging around your ship that tried to pirate me, and your carrier blowed him up.
Yeah, the carrier doesn't like pirates. I think the hotspot's actually a little closer to the ship tonight. Red alert.
Acknowledged.
Coming
Preparing
in
for
right
combat.
behind.
Yeah, oh, here's a pirate right here. Soon to be an ex-pirate.
Is A4 already in here?
He says he's in here somewhere.
Scan detected. Under attack.
Power to engines. Power to shields. Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Come on, come in here and let your... Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
He's trying to keep his distance, that's funny.
Target shields. Under attack. Target shields online. Target destroyed.
Okay, that's it for him.
I don't see any more.
No. You're 5K from the hotspot, A4. Okay. We're from hotspot. No, we're not near that yet.
We're about 28K out.
Yeah, so we'll just go skimming this way until we find them. Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Only taking
Oh.
Huh?
I've seen a lot of dots behind us there for a minute.
Oh yeah, that was the components, the materials that he dropped. Oh, I see a whole bunch of limpets and things in front of us. And that's probably an A4. And there we go. Why is wing chat not working for me? Chat main, chat system. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to turn wing chat on because it's not on for me for some reason. Ah. There it is.
Okay, I'll just follow behind you two little munchkins and let you guys steal the cargo again.
Alrighty. Let's see, I gotta change modes. Get myself out a prospector. I don't know, just fire it. Start firing at random and we'll see what happens. Poor random, I'm going to hit him.
Good one.
14, we can do that.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
Power to weapons.
Routing power to weapons.
Warning. Temperature critical. Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid depleted.
There's limpets and things everywhere. 10 seconds isn't bad. A lot of times it's 30.
Good gravy, you guys must have collected them all.
Oh, heck no. There's still lots floating around here.
On mine, all I see is collector limbs. Oh, there it is.
I just see so much stuff. Nice. Head this way, I guess.
Programming limpet drone.
Consider my limpets traitors. They gave you all my stuff.
15. Hey, another okay one.
Asteroid scan complete.
Mining we will go. Mining.
Asteroid defeated. Warning. Temperature critical.
How about that one?
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Why are you targeting them individually, Lynn?
Prospector limpet engaged.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that makes it horribly inefficient because then it's one, you know, you expend a limpet for everything you pick up.
Hell, I know. It just, I was like, oh, what the heck?
Okay.
Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet
Me and my
failed.
buttons sometimes get confused.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Prospector
Ooh,
limpet engaged.
22%.
Asteroid scan complete.
Hey, stop going away from me. Yeah, maybe if I go down here, it won't run away from me. What paint job do you have on that, Lynn?
Do what?
What paint job do you have on your cutter?
Gold and black. Why?
Just curious.
Warning. Temperature
I usually don't see it because I haven't learned how to use the camera thingy bobber yet.
Ah, A4's limpets are taking all of my fragments.
collector limpet expired.
Oops, there goes my collector limpets. A couple of them anyway.
Collector limpet expired. Collector limpet expired.
Why are they all dying?
Collector limpet expired.
Don't worry about it. It's all going the same place. I'm just wondering where my collectors are running themselves into something. They're killing they're suiciding one after the other here. those stupid things doing? Come on, limpets, come back to me. Where are you
I don't
going?
know where they're going. I still got a bunch of tritium here that it says needs to be picked up.
Oh, well, maybe that's where they're trying to go.
Since I only got one limpet controller, I got, what, 2 or 3 is out there picking it up?
Oh, that's why we're stealing all your stuff. You don't have enough controllers to keep up.
Right. That'll change tomorrow, though.
So if I come over here, hopefully... Oh, I don't have any limpets. I have one limpet left.
They're over there with A4.
No, all of mine were suicided.
Oh.
Where the heck is A4? I can't see him.
I don't see no limpets around you whatsoever.
No, I got, well, one of them's out, but it's trying to get to a, Okay, there's you. Oh, there he is. My remaining limpet is trying to dig its way into an asteroid.
He's chasing you now.
Oh, did he actually get the, thing?
Yeah, hang on a minute.
Oh,
Well,
stop and let him catch me. My limpet's actually coming back to me.
Yeah.
I had 11 limpets suicide.
There you go.
Hey, I got my 12th limpet back. Oh no, Captain sending his ghost against us again. The ghost of Captain Proton.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet failed.
5.
Prospector limpet expired.
Oops.
Asteroid scan complete.
Well, that's the end of my last collector.
Programming lead drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet.
Aha, 16. Well, this is a good one.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. 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 Asteroid completed. Temperature critical.
Well, I guess that's not a good thing to do. When we come back from taking a run, well, maybe we should go a little further out from the hotspot then.
I guess. Oh, wow.
Hello, Supermax. I changed the graphics card settings to avoid it. Of course, now that completely screws up Fallout because I can no longer pick locks in Fallout, but just because the thing where it turns the bobby pin, it now just cranks it around and there's no control over it. So if you don't hit the spot exactly on the first try, you snap a bobby pin. It's like, oh. But the final solution to the graphics card issue will be, of course, when I finally have a little bit of money and upgrade the graphics card. What you got over there? Oh, that's the one I did. Oh no, that's where you're going. Is there anything else around me here? Just sulfur. Okay. Well, basically, I'm just going to tool off in this direction and we'll see what we find. How about that one?
Prospect limpet failed.
So basically what I did to fix it, the problem is when the the graphics card tries to optimize 16, that's not bad. Tries to optimize the clock, so it if you don't have a lot to render, it slows it down, and then as soon as you got a lot to render, it tries to ramp up. But all GPUs are kind of vulnerable during that ramp-up time. Right near the center of it. So basically what I did was I went into the advanced card settings and said, never slow down. So my video card is now running at 100% at all times. So it just increases the frame rate. It never slows the clock down. So I can get some pretty insane frame rates on this right now when there isn't much to render.
Collector limpet expired.
Oh, my limpets are dying again. I'm getting away from this rock.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Oh, they die, yes, but at least they're cheap.
Asteroid scan complete.
They die and die and die and die. Yep. I want to see how far we can get on a full load of fuel.
Well, according to Obsidian Ant, the one that made it out to Sagittarius A, it was 56 jumps or something like that, and they used 18,000 tons of fuel and had several 9,000 tons of fuel left.
Something like that, yeah. I'll have to go watch his video again. 'Cause the numbers don't quite add up. They shouldn't. Oh no, it should have been 50 jumps. So 50 jumps. That should have been 2,500. 25,000. Yeah. So yeah, maybe that is right. It says that we're going to be doing a lot more mining on the way out than I thought we were.
Well, you're not going to go all the way to Sagittarius, are you?
Not during the beta. I just want to figure out the fuel economy during the beta. But when it goes live, I'm going well beyond that.
Okay.
That system I've got is about 95% of the way across the galaxy.
Oh.
It's only about 15,000 light years, but not a straight line from Beagle Point, which is the farthest reachable point in the galaxy on a decent jump, on a 45 or so jump range ship.
Okay.
So it's a long ways out there.
No, they didn't mine A4. They went to the stations and bought their tritium.
Yeah, they had a lot more cash on hand. You had basically, each of those carriers had 3 people with billions supporting it. Really? Cargo bay is full? It was only 35? Yeah, sure. So it was, they just bought markets out of tritium and,
Prospector limpet failed.
yeah, you're looking at one. Although they generally, some people have better techniques than I do.
Asteroid scan complete.
Most of the people doing serious mining mine in cutters. That's because you can get basically 4 collector limpet controllers, a refinery, and a prospector limpet, and still have 256 tons of cargo left over. course, this ship isn't cheap.
Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to
Ooh,
limpet
29.9% tritium.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's do
asteroid
that.
scan complete.
If only the background simulation really worked that way. The prices don't, but the prices only change on a daily basis.
Limpet expired. Asteroid depleted.
Why does it sound like all my limpets are dying? Because they all died.
Programming limpet drone.
I'm not, I swear I'm not shooting them.
Programming limpet drone.
No, they probably just found a piece of asteroid to run into and all went into it.
Programming limpet drone.
Suicide limpets. They have the dumbest AI. You're out of range, Lynn. There you go. Now you're hitting. You probably want to pull in closer than that.
Got a little thingy hangs out there that gets really close to me. That's the reason why I backed up. I guess I backed up too far though.
Oh yeah, well you see the distance I'm at. I mean, there's no... I'm not going to get hit here. In fact, why don't I just move out of this spot? You can take that spot.
How the asteroid's depleted anyway.
Ah,
I'm just waiting on the limpet.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed.
Okay, A4.
all right. Well, drop out when you need to, and we'll.
Engaged.
What time is it now? That's about 15. It's about 20 minutes away. So.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Collector limpet expired.
Another collector limpet decided to suicide.
Limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid depleted. Warning. Temperature critical. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
I'm gonna be right behind you, A4.
Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted.
It's a little tight maneuvering in there. peel back?
It'll take us some practice, but we'll get used to this wing mining.
No, I mined the entire asteroid behind you. You were taking some of mine. How about this one?
Prospector limpet failed. Asteroid defeated.
Right.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid defeated.
Let's see. Which one next? Oh, there's one over here somewhere.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
I think I fired a prospector limpet, but I got no idea where it went.
Programming limpet drone.
I can't target it.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Okay, with my system, that's my setup. That's kind of a interesting question. So the game has the voice you hear is the default in-game voice for the ship. However, in the shop, oh nice. Ah, there I got it. There's like 2 or 3 other voices that are available in the in-game store. Plus, I'm running Voice Attack, and using the Anubis voice pack for Voice Attack. So I've got 2 voices basically on this ship, and the in-game one is a per ship selectable item once you purchase the additional ones. The name of this one, if I remember correctly, is COVIDy or something like that. There's several others. But of course I can't go to the list of them right now because I have to be docked. Coverity, that's the name.
Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Ooh, at 27 next. Cool.
Asteroid scan complete. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Trying to think where I could see that.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Warning, temperature critical. Collector limpet expired. Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Prospector
Does A4 have like 3 or 4 collector limpets too, or does he just have one?
Oh, I imagine he's got either 3 or 4.
Programming limpet drone.
He probably has 4 based on how quickly he's
At maximum capacity. Programming limpet drone.
Oh yeah.
Asteroid
Yeah.
scan complete. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Programming limpet drone.
Yeah, firing another one.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan.
That one has nothing. How about that one?
Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Prospector limpet failed. Collector limpet expired.
Okay, 4, 6 was it?
I'm running a dozen.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone.
So I'm running four grade 5 or class 5 limpet controllers. So that's 3 each. 4 times 3 is 12. Dozen limpets and 256 cargo.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
You can set up an exclude list.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Prospector
And it won't pick up anything you exclude. And right now I'm excluding everything except tritium and low temperature diamonds.
Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed.
Yeah, 512 cargo, but I figure it's better to mine faster. The limpets are what control your mining speed.
Engaged.
Oh, that's not
Asteroid
bad.
scan
We're 16%.
complete.
Yeah. Trying to figure where he's got his other 2. Oh, he gave up, So rather than 512 cargo, I put another limpet controller on there so that I can pick up stuff a lot faster.
Well, I figure since we're here, I could use the 512 cargo, get rid of the fuel scoop since I'm here and I don't need to scoop fuel.
Yeah, but since you're real close, why not just, I've got the, well, whatever. Either way, I've got the way I set it up, I don't have to worry about if I forget that I,
Maximum capacity.
haven't put the fuel scoop back on yet.
Yeah.
I did that once. Luckily, I caught it before I went too far.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Prospector limpet engaged.
Well, that one doesn't have anything good.
Asteroid scan.
Well, see, what I figured I'd do is to have this set up, and then in the morning, when I get up, I'd come out here, and if I had, like 200 limpets or whatever, and then 512 cargo, I'd just sit here and just mine all day.
Yep. Except, with only 2 limpets, you will mine all day, but not very efficiently.
Well, no, I was gonna get. I see. I got a place where I could put 2 more limpet controllers before I start pushing it. Of not having the ability to get back out of here.
Right.
Prospector limpet failed.
So, what I should do,
Limpet expired.
collector limpet expired. Oh no, they're all going away.
Prospector limpet engaged. Collector limpet expired. Asteroid scan complete.
8%? Oh, come on.
Yeah, I run into 8% a lot today mining. I think I only had like 5 or 6 20s, or 4 20s, 130. The rest were 8, 12.
Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet engaged.
9%.
Asteroid scan complete.
Oh, just pick one. That one.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet
Well, now that they're showing the names, it's a lot easier to figure out which one you're going to.
Prospector limpet
Ah,
engaged.
nothing on that one.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Well, 13. At least it's above 10.
Asteroid scan complete.
Oh, I love the sound of cutter engines. It's just awesome. Interesting weapon placement on your mining lasers, A4. Gave up your 2 Class 3s.
Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
So how's this working with this winging? If this was a 13% rock, so I get 13% A4 gets it, and you get it too?
Yep, all 3 of us get the full amount.
Wow. Okay.
which is why it's a whole lot more efficient to mine this way. Let's see.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet
Aha!
failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
You 2 got to target it. I can't target it, even though I've got A-rated. Stupid thing.
Prospector limpet engaged.
There it is. What do we got? Nothing good.
Asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Wow.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet
Well,
engaged.
14's not the worst in the world.
Dang. Just blow by me.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
There's another 14.
Asteroid scan complete.
Well, there's the end of my tea. I think probably the rest of these are must be all yours, Lynn. I'll just go away.
What, limpet?
No, the fragments.
I noticed there was some here when I was mining earlier. I don't know if I came right in after another miner or what, but I found a lot of depleted ones that, you know, I hadn't even shot at.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if they're making them persist across
Collector limpet expired.
Oops, max range exceeded. I gotta wait for them to catch up to me. Come on, limpets, let's go! That would be interesting.
Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid deleted.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't haul them back into your ship and then move on.
Well, he was talking about grabbing the big asteroids. Except, well, actually, the only problem with that is mass. These asteroids, even though they're ice, they completely, like an order of magnitude, outmass these ships. So instead of pulling the asteroid, you'd pull the ship.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Programming limpet drone.
All right, A4, we'll catch you tomorrow night.
Laters, have a good evening, A4.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan.
Ooh, a 32% rock. Nice.
Well, since I figured out what I needed is more limpet controllers, I'll fix it where I can kind of keep up with you guys tomorrow.
Okay, great. Thank you much. 84 more at the carrier. And if I get myself over here... Alright, I'm going to start moving over to the...
Collector limpet expired.
moving on over to the what?
I'm moving to the 32.
Okay, go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Limit expired.
Okay. I know there's still a...
Just waiting for it to pick up the last of the...
Yeah, I figured we were getting close, so... Rather than have my horde steal them all. I may end up going and buying a bunch of tritium.
Programming input drone. Programming input drone. Programming input drone.
Just to make this process quicker.
Asteroid depleted.
So with 4 mining lasers, that's how quickly I empty an asteroid. And pretty quickly I'll have all of these guys swept up.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. I thought I found you, but it was A4.
I've already picked up all the tritium.
Okay.
So now you can mine the 32 rock.
Okay.
Programming beacon drone.
Let me know when you deplete it, because I've only got 2 prospectors I can have out.
Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet engaged.
Depleted.
Okay,
Asteroid scan complete. Programming beacon drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Where do you have your mining lasers at on your ship?
all 4 class 2 slots.
All 4 class 2. Okay.
But that means to use all 4, I have to be really up close and personal. Because the back 2
Expired. Asteroid scan.
are back on the pylons.
Oh, okay.
Which means I have to be within 200 meters of the rock to mine all 4.
Prospector limpet engaged.
So it takes, that's why I've got the configuration I'm running.
Complete.
Um,
Programming limpet drone.
I've got a class 8, I've got an 8A shield on this. So that, when the asteroid whacks me, and it's a when, not an if, it doesn't do any damage. My shields just take it.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed.
I think I got an A8 too. I'm not sure.
Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone.
I'm not pulling up any tritium right now.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed.
Wouldn't want to hit the rock with a mining laser. That would be counterproductive. I like his movies.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector
I think
limpet
I've already shot this rock. Or for that matter, I wouldn't want to shoot him with a prospector drone. Might get him pissed at me.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete.
Go all WWF all over my ass.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Jeepers. Come on, give me some tritium.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
That man is amazing.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Nice.
Prospector limpet engaged.
You've got to be kidding me. It's been like 10 rocks since I've seen any
Scan complete.
tritium.
Prospector limpet failed. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet
Oh, there's some.
engaged.
So now I get a 35. Okay, so it's all or nothing.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted.
Alright. Oops, I don't want to turn back to the way we came.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
9%.
Asteroid scan complete.
Depleted.
Okay, I'll start moving off and shoot the next rock.
Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet failed. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone.
All of my limpets died again.
Prospector
What
limpet
the heck?
failed. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
5%.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Another 5%.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Not.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone.
Yeah, 19. Okay, we'll do that.
Programming liquid drone. Programming liquid drone. Programming liquid drone. Programming liquid drone. Warning, temperature critical. Asteroid depleted.
How about that one?
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Let me know when you've done with the one that I just left.
Scan complete.
Well, if you want to go ahead and start shooting, I can just follow behind you. If I have to use a prospector, so be it.
Okay. Well, I'm about to make that one die because I can only have 2 out at once.
Got it. Go ahead.
Failed.
We'll figure out how this thing works.
Well, if everybody's ship is similarly equipped, then everybody's finishing starting the asteroids and finishing the asteroids at the same time, and it gets to be very efficient just going across.
Yeah. Now that I know that
Engaged.
that's the reason why I need that stuff, I'll be sure that we're
Asteroid scan
basically the same
complete.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete.
That's a cool cat. 90 tons. That's pretty cool. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Nope, that's nothing to sneeze at.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Well, 13. I guess we'll mine this one next.
Asteroid scan complete.
that one.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
2.6.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Water.
Programming limpet drone.
Cool.
Asteroid
Clear
scan complete.
water.
Prospector limpet failed.
Too bad that's all I can remember of that song.
Yeah, I remember it, but not all the words to it.
Dad and I used to listen to that when we were driving in the car off to kayaking trips together. Statler Brothers are one of his favorite bands. Probably still is. I haven't heard. Haven't asked him recently. I got a 21% rock here.
Asteroid depleted.
On my way.
Most of the ones I mined in between were pitiful.
Limpet expired.
Oh no, my collectors are dying.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
Alright, I can hear you moving in on it, so I'll start wandering off, find another one.
Programming limpet drone.
Okay.
You got that one targeted?
Failed.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
13, that's not bad.
Asteroid depleted.
Not great,
Asteroid scan
but it's not
complete.
bad.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Warning, temperature critical.
Yeah, well, 85% of the 1,000, but then I've got purchase set up. So I'm trying to go for distance here. Alright, let's see. There were a couple other rocks right nearby. There's one there.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet failed. Collector limpet expired.
Did they shorten the timeout on the collectors? I seem to be going through quite a lot of them.
Limpet engaged.
Oh, there's a 24.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming
On my way.
limpet drone.
This one's nice and small and round. I can get right up to it.
Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid defeated.
Alright, which rock is next? How about that one?
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed.
Are you too close to it?
I don't know what I am. The one I was on, it said 5%.
Prospect to limpet engaged.
Oh no, Captain Proton's having trouble getting away from my carrier. He can't super
Asteroid
cruise out.
scan complete.
Wonder how come.
I don't know. The rock I did was that really tiny round one in between all the other rocks. It should say it's just 24%.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed.
There was a 5% there, but that wasn't the rock.
Okay.
So in between two huge rocks, there's this little basketball. And
I
it's,
think I found it.
yeah, it's,
Prospect to limpet engaged.
and then when you get done with that, there's a 34 over here.
Asteroid scan complete.
And I'll wait till you have this one dialed in before I move off from it. Pancake, but it's flying the wrong way. End on spin. I hate that. No, not even. It's a really wacky spin. All right.
Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid defeated.
Oh, if you get that, go back to the main menu and come back in. You're in a bugged instance. You've been glitched.
I couldn't find that basketball size one, so I'm headed to the 34 one.
Okay.
And I went through all your limpets, so I don't know. All your prospectors, excuse me.
Oh, it probably went away. Because since I can only have 2 out at a time.
Yeah.
Programming limpet drone.
Ew.
Prospect to limpet failed.
I wonder if we'll have trouble if the getting out of here.
Prospect to limpet
Ooh, here's an
engaged.
18 right next to the 34.
Asteroid scan complete.
Okay, well, if you need to delete, you can, because I got this.
Well, I'm mining the 18 right here.
Okay.
Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted.
You might have to completely drop out of the game. I don't know. But basically, you've got a bugged server instance somewhere, and you've got to force reset your connection. Am I gathering my stuff, or am I? No, I'm still gathering my stuff. Okay.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed.
Is he like froze up, or can he still move, but he just can't get away from the carrier? Because they were talking about the game freezing up and they couldn't do anything, like, you know, your menu freezes up on you or something.
Right. No, he's talking. He can't go to Super Cruise, which is it's saying connection issue with server, which says he's in a messed up instance. So he's got to probably should just be able to go back, relog to the main menu and then come back out. Although he may have to, it may not clear it. He may have to actually shut down the game and restart.
Collector limpet expired.
Alright, well, let's try these couple up here.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed.
Okay, if you need to delete, just go ahead.
Okie dokie.
I'll promise you tomorrow I'll stay up with you.
Prospect to limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone.
Well, it took me 5 or 6 tries to get the
Complete. Prospect to
get my technique down and get just the right loadout. I tried different things. But this seems to be what works for me.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Ugh. How about that one?
Complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet
Oh,
engaged.
25. Sure. And it's got a nice, easy
Asteroid
spin.
scan complete.
Yeah.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Yep, that can happen.
Warning, temperature critical. Asteroid depleted. Collector limpet expired.
Call my collectors just timed out.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
The only two Statler Brothers songs I can remember anything from is Rocky Raccoon and Cool Clear Water.
Wasn't they one? Or am I thinking about the other group, the Oak Ridge Boys, the one who had the flowers on the wall, the writing on the wall, or something?
That's Rocky Raccoon.
Oh, okay.
Although actually there is no, you're right. There is a song, writing on the wall. And I think you're right. It is the Oak Ridge
Playing
Boys.
Solitaire 1 with a deck of 51.
Yeah, that's. I think that's Oak Ridge. It's not Statler.
Okay.
Programming limpet drone.
I know for a fact that one isn't Statler, but I could be wrong about it being Oak Ridge too.
It was one of the boy band groups that has 5 or 6 of the people in it.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
I don't know. Shouldn't be a problem. They're far enough. They should be far enough
Collector
apart.
limpet expired.
What they do, get capped for parking too close to the curb.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Okay. I'm going to head back because it's 6 minutes to 10, and dump my stuff in the carrier.
Okay, well, I'm still going to continue on in mine until I run out of limpets. When you leave, will that initiate pirates in here?
They didn't show up when A4 left.
Okay.
It's generally only when someone comes in.
Okay, doke. Well, I'm going to sit here in mine. Maybe I'll get another 120, and that'll be a pretty good day for me, and then I'll ease over and get me some more limpet controllers.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to... I'll probably store some stuff on your ship.
That's fine.
So I can have room to put it.
Oh, we'll have to... Actually, we should see if you actually can, because I allocated a lot of ship space to tritium. There may not be any ship space left.
Well, now look at you.
If that's a problem, we'll have to figure that out, and I'll have to deallocate some until you store what you need on the ship. But that means we'll have to mine more going across the heading outbound.
Yeah, that's true.
So what I'm figuring I'm going to do for when I do it for real is I'll fill up the tritium using the cutter, then take the cutter back to Shinrada Desra, and outfit the long distance Voyager, which is my Anaconda, for give it a little bit of mining gear.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm only going to store 2 items, so surely it wouldn't take up very much.
I hope not. Actually, I hope it doesn't take any, but that's just me. Oh, is that you over there?
Where?
I'm looking at a...
You left.
No, I'm still sitting here because I'm sitting by a 24.
Oh, hell, I thought you left. Hang on a minute, and I'll go right over there to you.
I've got 2 prospectors out. One of them's lousy, and the other one's a decent.
25, 29?
It's the one, yeah. So if you get your prospector into that, because as soon as I jump out, it's gonna die.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on my way. I just assumed that you went ahead and jumped. I don't know why.
You would have gotten a wing notification when I did.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I've got the tablet targeted. Where is that? Oh, it's behind me. Alright, I'll just start pulling away so that I don't get, my limpets don't get aggressive. I'm going to...
Depleted.
Okay, I got it all took care of with mine at Prospector in there. You have a good evening. It was great mining with you.
Great mining with you. I'll be on for a little bit because I got to get everything to the carrier.
Okay.
Power to engines.
Routing power to engines.
Cannot comply.
Stand down.
Acknowledged. Disengaging weapons.
Frameshift drive charging.
There we go. Have a good night, Captain.
You too, Captain. Have a good night. How much do you end up with, Trish?
I have 153.
Okay. Well, I've got 64, but that's because I didn't have the faster limpets.
Yeah, and I could actually, if all of us have that, we could easily have all filled up to 200.
Yeah.
Disengage.
Exiting hyperspace.
Oh, I was going to say, you could check out that storage, but you can't because you can store all your stuff for nothing. I mean, it probably don't even take up space.
That's something I got to test. I don't know if it uses up capacity.
Oh.
It might. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Actually, I'll test that right now since I've allocated everything to tritium. I'll see if I can transfer a module onto there. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Lighting gear deployed.
Docking successful. Clamps engaged. Your ship has docked, Commander.
Alrighty. First of all, tritium depot. Only 7 more can be donated to the depot. The rest will have to be sold to the market. Alright. Outfitting. Utility. No, I was able to store it.
Store what?
I stored a shield booster, and now I'm putting it back on my ship.
Okay, it didn't say that
No complaints.
take away from tritium.
Nope.
Oh, good. But that may only work for you.
It
That's
may.
not to say it's going to work for us.
Well, you can try it, and if it doesn't work, I can fix it tomorrow night.
Yeah, or I'll just, we're really not going to go very far. I mean, we're going to basically stay with the carrier on the way out in the beta. So I could just store my my Guardian friendship drive and put a collector in there. That'd give me 2. That'd be 6. So, and see if I can't find another place I could put another one.
Well, actually, why don't I, while I'm still here, if I go to... If I go to outfitting, I can actually put, so you can watch the end of the video, and you can see how I've outfitted this guy. So I've got a Class 4 cannon, 2 Class 3 beams, and that's my defense, is the cannon and the 2 beams. Then I've got 4 2D mining lasers. In utility, I've got a point defense to protect against pirates, and the other 7 are shield boosters. Core, lightweight bulkheads, 8A power plant, 8A thrusters, 7A frame shift drive, 7D life support, 7A power distributor, 7A sensors, and a standard fuel thing. Optional. The all-important optional. 1 Class 8 cargo rack with an 8A shield generator, 6A fuel scoop, 4 5A collector limpet controllers. The 2 military compartments have Guardian shield reinforcement packages in them. Then a 4A refinery, 3A prospector limpet, and a detailed surface scanner, and that's everything in the build. And it is highly efficient.
I know it is on fighting. I've been trying to get mine close to yours. I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm. So the way I've got it set up, I mean, there's you know, there's a few pirates that can take NPC pirates that can take me down, but anything that can take me down NPC wise, I can run from easily.
Right.
Because anything that's loaded down for combat that's big enough to be or dangerous enough to be any worry to me, I have a much higher speed. You know, a lot of them I've got 200. Yeah, my boost speed is 517. An anaconda can't keep up with me. No, at least not a combat anaconda. You know,
Yeah. I haven't tried. You know, like the other day when I come in here, there was a wing. You know, two and a wing.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really tried to take on like two and a wing. Singly, yeah, I have no problem. But when there's two of them, yeah, I probably get myself in trouble.
well, what do you have for a shield?
What have I got for shields? Let's see.
Class 8?
Yeah, I got a Class A shield, and then I've got a Guardian in the military thing. I think I got a Guardian shield,
Yeah.
armor, or whatever you want to call it.
Well, you've got a cutter, so you've got 2 military compartments. They both should have Guardian shield packages in them.
I don't know if I have 2 or 1. I don't know if I run out of material. See, the other one that's sitting back at Walker after April 30th.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was before.
Right. Well, it doesn't take materials anymore. Once you've unlocked it, it's just buying them. They just cost money.
Okay. Oh, I know what it was. I had to go back to wherever I got that one from. That's what I had to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. By the time we get done with this 55,000 light year jump, I'll know exactly how I need to put this thing together.
Yeah, well, that's the purpose. You know, we've got a beta. We can fiddle around and have no no consequence to it. So, but this has been a whole lot less buggy than the previous beta. I like the change in upkeep costs. I'm glad they're going to change the 7,500 per or 75K per. Oh, is it 750K? I think it's 750K per jump at the moment. It's supposed to be 100K.
Yeah. Well, I even heard something, and I don't know whether it's true or not. You know, somebody could have been blown, but they said something at the end of this beta that the ones that participated in like beta 1 and beta 2, they were probably going to be able to pick up a carrier for like 100 million. I don't know if they were joking.
Okay.
It came from somebody that usually talks to Elite.
Yeah, the last either 2 or 3 days of this beta, they're going to drop the price of a carrier to about the price of a Sidewinder.
You're kidding.
Nope. So anybody can try a carrier for the last couple of days.
Oh, okay.
So I probably don't want to drag you guys too far out in space.
Oh, I don't want one, hon. I don't want one. Because I like being a free spirit, I guess you'd say.
You don't want to be tied down by the maintenance.
Nope.
Well, where's my spreadsheet? I actually did a spreadsheet.
I don't know about A4 if he wants one or if he's just, you know.
Well, the thing
But
is,
you know that there's no way in the world I want one because you're tied to it. I mean, as soon as you buy it, it's like you got a tether to it.
yeah, basically. You know, it's got the way I have it set up, okay, and you wouldn't need it set up this way because if you just had it for a private carrier, because you wouldn't need shipyard or outfitting. So let's see if I take shipyard and outfitting out. Okay, if I take shipyard and outfitting out, it would cost 5.335 So 5,335,000,000 to buy it with an annual maintenance of only 590,000 490,000 590 million, which you can easily make on an exploration thing. So for a private exploration carrier outfitted with your own personal universal cartographics, so you could just tool this thing out, 5 or 6, 5 or 6,000 light years, maybe 20, 30,000 light years. Jump off in a direction for a while. Mine some tritium, just enough tritium to refuel it for a few jumps, and sort of range around in an area with an asp. So you've got like the cutter on there for mining and an asp for running around exploring. You'd never have to come back, and you'd make enough money off of your exploration. No problem. Just go. And there's never any risk at that point because you're constantly selling your exploration data.
Oh, that's true.
So as far as risk reduction for, a deep space exploration thing, you could go basically having repair, refuel, and armory, plus universal cartographics, and you would never have to come back. Ever.
Wow. Don't tempt me.
Oh, why should I not tempt you?
Because you may need my help mining.
Well, you have to remember, my plan is I'm going to take this out to a specific system out there, and it will remain there forever. I'm literally going to permanently park it in one location and advertise that location, and anybody having to be, who's going to Beagle Point has a safety point out there just before they get to the, they start into the abyss.
Yeah. Well, that may be all right. If they would lower that down when, at the end there, if you purchase it for 100 million, that's what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might do it, but for 5 billion, nah.
Well, I mean, the 100 million's only in the beta.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, what they want, they have an ulterior motive to this as well. They want to flood the servers with carriers and see if it breaks. That's
How many more carriers they need? I thought they had it flooded.
No, not even close. People, the systems that sell carriers, yeah, they're kind of full, but the simulation doesn't have, this is what 1.5–2 million people who play this game.
Yeah.
So imagine 1.5 to 2 million carriers.
What you got the price on when I sell this to you? You got it down like 400 or 500 credits?
I got it down as far as it will go, which is 2K.
Oh, okay.
It only goes down to 5% of galactic average.
Oh, okay.
So it's as cheap as I can make it, and I've got plenty of money in there, so I could actually buy it at galactic average.
Yeah, we need to say that though in case we run out of days.
I figure we're gonna anyway, so I may need to go jump to assist. I may jump over to Shinrada Desra and turn the my cutter into a massive cargo carrier. Just give it a fuel scoop or maybe not even a fuel scoop.
You can't jump this into Shinrada, can you?
I'm pretty sure I can because I'm Elite.
I thought Shinrata was a permitted thing so that your carriers couldn't jump
Oh,
it.
that's true. It's a permit system, so it can't go there. Yeah, but this is only 2 jumps from Shinrata. Hmm. So I could, I could jump over to Shinrata and basically store everything as, store all my stuff and turn the cutter into a massive cargo thing with like 672 tons of cargo. So it's basically only 3 rounds for me to fill up if I'm willing to buy it there. Which means I have to transfer a bunch more money. All right, let me
When
do.
do you want to? When are you thinking about jumping, anyways?
Actually, probably only in a few days. Um, because it's only, like a 15-day thing.
Right.
So, I may mine through this weekend just to cut the costs down a little bit. Actually, heck with it. I'll start doing the purchasing tomorrow. We'll see. Um, I'll have to see what the price is. So let me
Last I
draw
checked,
myself.
41,000 a ton.
Right, so that means I need to draw my carrier balance down by 2/3. Okay, so we'll go into the deposit, withdraw, max. Whoop. Clear. Transfer max. Let's try this again. Alright, so I want the carrier balance to be around around 2 million. Clear. Go the other way. If I want the carrier balance to be around 2 million, the other way's quicker. God, this is god-awful slow.
Hundred carriers at the space station. Could someone say lag? Oh God, I bet it does. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is one of the this is one of the complaints on this on this UI thing. There we go. So that's one of the things they said they were going to look at from the previous beta. It was reported as a bug in the previous beta. I don't know whether they'll actually fix it before it goes live or fix it at a future update. but I'm pretty sure they're going to fix that because it's horrible. The transfer money thing is just absolutely abysmal.
Yeah, you ought to be able to type in 1 billion and be done, or 2 billion and be done. If you want 2,500,000,000, well, then maybe you have to suffer through the 500,000 million, whatever.
Well, if they gave the slider bar like they did for the weekly upkeep and some of the other things,
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been plenty. Absolutely plenty. But yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully they will fix that before it goes live.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed on that one. They fixed a lot of other things. They've also broke a few more things. Anyway, so there. I've got some money I can go buy tritium to speed this process up.
Okay, doke.
Alrighty. So I'm out of time. So,
Well, if I can store this, a couple of things on your carrier, I'll check to make sure that, I'll write down what you got for the tritium and make sure that it's not taken away from it. And if it don't, then I'll just pop over to the next system, which is about 16 light years away, and get me a couple of more collector lipids.
Yep.
And then I should be able to keep up with you guys.
Right. So that's kind of why I went over the build that I've got, so you have something you can go back and reference.
Right.
Because this is an extremely efficient mining machine.
Right. Yeah, I've watched you enough. I ought to know. I wrote it down, I thought, but.
Yep. There are people who mine faster than me, but they've got the same loadout. It's just I'm not good enough at it yet.
Yeah.
But it's all by limpet speed. You mine as fast as your limpets.
Yeah, if I had a couple of more Olympic controllers, even with the two mining lasers, if I just had some more Olympic controllers, it would have been a faster process.
Oh yes, absolutely.
But
All
I'm
right.
sitting here having to wait on it, and I don't know if they're all mine or some of yours or some of A4's. I have no clue.
Yeah. Well, if everyone's got a similar loadout, then everyone gets about the same amount, plus or minus a few. Where I'm running 4 and A4 was running 3, I'm going to get a few more than he would.
Okay.
But he's got a 512 cargo, so he can hang around when I fill.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a good night. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Okay, good night. Pleasant dreams. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, 8 p.m. as usual. At least I'll try and be at 8 p.m. I don't know how I ended up a few minutes late tonight. I don't know. Anyway, that's all for now. This is Trace Majestus, signing out.